One of the most difficult parts of tending to my father-in-law during the end stages of his life during a pandemic was the challenge of how to be with him at the bedside. Once they determined that he was palliative and we could be present with him, there was really only the two of us. My husband's an only child, so there was him and me. And we would spend time in shifts with my father-in-law because my husband really didn't want his dad to be alone at that time in the hospital. So we would take the night shift. My husband took the night shift and I took the day shift. And we would cross over for about 15 minutes in the morning and about 15 minutes in the evening. And that was the way that we would connect each day and try and share what was happening and how we were doing. And so that's really difficult and different because of the pandemic restrictions. When my dad was in hospital 10 years ago in very similar circumstances, we could all be together. His siblings all came and we were all together with his siblings. My siblings came, some of our children came, and we would stand by the bedside and be together. And so in the pandemic, with only one visitor allowed, you are finding yourself able to help with the care and be present and ensure that your loved one gets what they need when they need it. And that feels really good, feels really positive, and it's such a privilege to be able to be with a person at the end stage and to help them walk that path. But it also feels so lonely. It's a very long time alone at the bedside, really, with your thoughts, with your memories, with your feelings and experiences. And the pandemic isolation is really powerful in those moments when you know that there are other ways that this could be, that it has been in the past, that it might be again in the future. But here in the pandemic, it's one person alone at the bedside, managing everything with brief contacts throughout the day with nursing staff or at shift changeover with the next family member. The pandemic has changed a lot of the ways that end of life can happen